Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, friends and followers, subscribers, and enemies too. Yes, I'm joking. I always have mostly friends, but I've always got some haters in there. So anyway, I'm up here on my terrace, top terrace, second floor of my wonderful little apartment here on the riverside. You can take a closer look, and right here is the Tonle Sap River, which leads into the Mekong River, just down there. And there's a beautiful riverside walk where I walk and train every single day. So the reason for this video is to explain a few things about Cambodia. You know, this is my channel, right? So I do what I want on my channel. Okay, that's number one. So people who don't like my content just shouldn't watch it. And above all, if they watch it, they shouldn't tell me they don't like it or tell me what to do, what I should say, what I should not say, right? Because that's just plain rude and stupid. This channel is about Rob's health, crunch, health, which includes food, fitness, nutrition, food, wellness, healthy living, healthy habits, and meditation, and so on, wellness, and travel. A lot of that is about Cambodia because that's where I spend most of my time right now. I'm still a resident of the USA and the UK, but I spend most of my time here because I love it here and I very much dislike the UK and America, okay? Because they are very violent and horrible countries to live in for multiple reasons. And I'll get into that in a second. Now, on my TikTok videos, I post 80% about Cambodia, and I post about, well, the other 20% is about food, crypto, training, and a few other things, right? So I focus a lot on Cambodia because I have this new slogan and new concept, new idea, which I'm also have presented to the government. I'm meeting a minister to talk about this, called Make Cambodia Great Again, right? Because make America great again. Why not make Cambodia great again? Because Cambodia was blooming and flourishing up to about 20 years ago, I'm told, or I've read. It's gone downhill a lot after during and after the Khmer Rouge genocide period. It gradually went up and up and up and up strongly, but then it kind of came back down again, and it's not doing well right now. So I say, I mean, I don't talk about Cambodia because I'm trying to impress people or make the narrative that Cambodia is the best place to live for everyone. No, it's the best place to live for me, and I think for many, many other expats that live here, and many people who visit here absolutely love it. Why? Because it's a very special, unique country. It has something different than every other country I've been to, and I've been all over the world. Okay, I've visited hundreds of countries. I've lived in China, in Austria, in the UK, in America, Indonesia, in France, in Spain. I've lived there in those countries for like between 1 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 25 years in the case of Austria. And I live here now, and it's my favorite place to be because I find it really, really interesting and cool. The culture is fantastic. The people are fantastic. Transportation is easy and cheap because they've got a brilliant bus network which is serviced by about 20 bus companies. I forget their names, Virat Buntam, and I can't remember the others. It's so many. And you know, there's some trains that go here and there, but they're also improving the highways and whatnot. But I can get from here, from Phnom Penh to Cambodia in 2.5 hours. I can get to Koh Kong in 2.5 hours. I can get to Sihanoukville in 2.5 hours, where I can take a ferry to the beautiful islands of Koh Rong and Koh Salem. And they're beautiful, just like Thailand. Wonderful. But it's the culture, the people that get me sucked in. And that's what I love. The people are so nice, so friendly, so kind, and so warm. The music is great. The history is great. The old Khmer music, Cambodian music, is wonderful. The new style hip-hop stuff from like artists like Vanda beats anything out of the West. Anything. Fantastic. I love that guy. Rise. Let's Rise is his main famous song. Let's rise out of the ashes like this. This is my phoenix helping me rise out of the ashes when I was depressed in America. Okay? So, someone just wrote on Facebook, trash book, I call it, or shit book, that I shouldn't talk so much rubbish about Cambodia, because I'm misleading people, I'm giving them the wrong impression, and I'm doing a disservice because I'm being dishonest and I'm lying. Yes, I've heard that from maybe 3, 4, 5 people, some similar words like that, because I posted a video from yesterday or the day before, I think, onto Facebook groups in Cambodia. And that's when the vicious circle starts, because you've got a whole bunch of disgruntled, angry old expats who live here. Why? Because it's cheap. Cheaper than Thailand, visa-wise, food-wise, accommodation-wise. Cheaper than Indonesia, Bali, for the same reasons. Cheaper than Vietnam, for the same reasons. Super, super easy and comfortable to live in. Nobody bothers you. The police are easy. You don't get into any trouble unless you cause trouble. And there's all... And they are the ones that tell me I'm lying and I'm giving false information. Oh, for God's sake, come on, I'm telling the truth. That's the truth that I see with my eyes every single day when I'm here, okay? And many, many hundreds or thousands of people agree with me. Say, thank you, Rob, thank you. A fantastic presentation and a fantastic truth about Cambodia, because it's true. Everyone puts Cambodia down because Cambodia suffers this old stigma image from the past because of the Khmer Rouge, that everyone thinks Cambodia is still a dictatorship and a communist country, but it's not. Okay? The government was set up this way because of a reason. It wants to keep the country stable so it would not be taken over again by their neighbors or something like that. They could have been Vietnam, although Vietnam saved Cambodia, ruled it for a while and gave it back, because the Vietnamese army kicked out the Khmer Rouge and saved the Cambodians, right? Thailand didn't do fuck all. But Cambodia stuck between Thailand and Vietnam. And Thailand, Pol Pot was actually educated in Thailand and operated out of Thailand and then lived in the north and so on and so forth. And that's where he came and destroyed Cambodia with his genocide and his bullshit, which was supported by America, by the way. America and China paid for that, because America withdrew the troops from Cambodia, protecting Cambodia. And as soon as the American troops were withdrawn, boom, the Khmer Rouge happened and existed. And the Americans financed that. They financed it along with China through charity organizations in Thailand. And that is the truth. Without America having done that, none of these people would have been killed. Not just that. America launched a 3-year bombing campaign on Cambodia. Secret bombing campaign launched by Richard Nixon. Right? That son of a bitch. And those bombings over a 3-year period from all the way on the Vietnamese border, Cap Kampot, all the way up to Battambang on that strip. Bomb, bomb, bomb. 3 years. Can you imagine? They killed at least 1 million Cambodian people. The goal was to kill Viet Cong soldiers who were hiding there, but they killed mostly Cambodians or maimed them. It was terrible. Absolutely awful. So think about that. Now what else? There's hardly any crime in Cambodia. There's a pickpocketing. Yeah, you can get your phone stolen. Yeah, you can get your wallet stolen. Yeah, you can get your handbag stolen. Yeah, you can get your backpack stolen. And yes, there are traffic accidents, because the driving here is pretty bad, and so are the roads. Motorbike drivers don't have licenses because they don't need to have a license under 125cc, and car drivers are also pretty bad. They don't give right away to pedestrians. That's a big problem. So there are plenty of traffic accidents where people get killed, but nothing in comparison to the other countries, Thailand, Vietnam, and so on, and America and Europe and Germany and England and everything else. It's just the same. Also, are there school shootings here, like 20 or 50 per year? No, 0. Are there mass murders here? No, like in America? 0. How many thousands of people get killed here a year by homicide? Huh? Like in America? 2,000, 3,000, 4,000? I'm not quite sure of the number anymore. I've lost count. None. Almost none. Maybe there is some domestic violence where some people do get killed, but it's very, very minimal. Okay? How many bar fights break out here where people get stabbed or bottled on the head, like in the UK? Hardly anything like that. There are some bar fights sometimes, but very, very rarely, because they just don't. The expats want to have fun here, and they're laid back and chilled. They'll smoke some dope and shut the fuck up. It's bottom line truth. Look, I chose to live in the city because I want to be in a metropolitan city. It's big enough. It's not that big, but it's got lots going on. Beautiful restaurants, beautiful riverside walking to train in, and parks and whatnot, Diamond Island and so on. And lots of cultural things too, pagodas and the royal palace and things like that. And as I said, I can travel everywhere very, very easily to the other parts of Cambodia. The Mondulkiri range, mountain range, I haven't been there yet. They make the best coffee in the world there, if you ask me, because I love it and I have it every day. Whether you like what I say or not, it's the best. Another mountain region up by Thailand where there's a famous temple on top of the mountain. I can't remember the name, but it's supposed to be wonderful. I haven't been there yet, but I will. And again, the beaches are fantastic. There's not a lot of islands, but there are 4 or 5, and they're great. And the Koh Kong area, which is also on the mainland, also has wonderful beaches. And so why wouldn't you like Cambodia? Why would you say that I'm lying? Huh? I tell you, I don't like Thailand particularly. It's a nice country, beautiful beaches and so on. I don't find the Thais particularly friendly. All they want is your money, 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 money. That's all they care about. Nothing but money. Of course they want money here too, but they're not aggressive about it, the locals, right? I spent 3 years in Bali, Indonesia, and other places, particularly Jakarta. Very unfriendly, very aggressive, very rude. You turn around, bang, knife in your bag. Just dropped my watch. Got to get a new watch. The strap keeps falling off. Damn it. Listen, so, you know, I got stopped at gunpoint when I was living in Charlotte, North Carolina, back in 2014 or 15. Because I was going into a supermarket, I was reversing into a parking space that was empty, and then suddenly some guy cuts in, drives into the parking spot in front of me. And I go, hey, I get out of the car and say, what the hell's going on? You saw I was reversing into the spot. He gets out, pulls his fucking pistol, and says, mate, get the fuck out of here, or I'll shoot your brains out. Dude, fuck off. That's America. Does that happen here in Cambodia? No. How many times have I been abused and attacked by the police in America, stopped in traffic and fined for apparently going over the speed limit when I was not, and they refused to show me a radar photograph of the speed because they said, no, you have to go to court for that. And I was in a different state, in a different part of the country, and I could never go back to that court case, so I never went there. I left the fucking country anyway. So this is the problem. How many people are killed in the UK? Shot, dead, murdered, stabbed. In London, it's massive. It's like the plague now. Kids are getting stabbed every single day. Gangs, kids stabbing each other. You know, let's not even talk about the problem we have with the radical Muslims who want the Shia law to be introduced in the UK, where they can stone women or men to death for having out of marital sex or going with someone else while married. I mean, yeah, this guy said this on live TV with Piers Morgan. Yes, what Piers asked, what would you do then if a woman had sex with another guy and she was married to another person? Oh, she'd be stoned to death. You know what that means? They bury the person into the earth, the neck is sticking out, and then they throw stones on the head until they're dead. Woo! And Piers Morgan went, what? Really? Oh my God, are you crazy? So this is what the UK has come to. Whereas Cambodia is going the other way. It came from a very dark side, not from its making, but from an extremist in Thailand who was in Cambodia, but came to Thailand and learned his bullshit there and became a radical there, right? And that's what happened. And Cambodia is such a friendly and great country now. And considering what they went through, the difficult times they went through, they lost half their population from 5.5 million to less than 3 million. And now it's 16 or 17 million, something like that. So I've just given you examples of why I love Cambodia so much. Okay? And that's just the fact of the matter. I don't like to live in any of the Western or the European countries. I don't want to live in America for sure anymore. I lived there for 7 years. I visited there 100 times before. I don't want to live in South America either because it's equally as viciously dangerous there as it is in America, probably much more so in Colombia and Brazil, even though they're beautiful countries, so I've been there. Mexico, oh my God, what do you want me to say about Mexico? How many killings are there per year? Millions, I think, thousands, drug-related gang killings. And innocent bystanders too. Canada? No thanks. Alaska, Canada, no thanks. Russia? Ukraine? Hey, where do you want to go? So, listen, Cambodia is a great country, and I want to help to make it great again. And you can help me by doing so, my dear followers and friends and subscribers. Please share this video, pass on this message, and get your friends to subscribe and comment. And share this video with as many people as you can, because we want to make Cambodia great again. And I want to bring as many people as I can back into Cambodia and live here. And I've got many people coming already, and many have already come on holiday and have moved here. Just today, I got 4 emails from people from the UK, America, and I think Australia and New Zealand, asking me for details of how to go about things. They want to come and look at the country in the consideration of moving here. So what I'm saying is obviously getting people excited, because I'm showing the truth. I'm not lying. What's there to lie about? I've got videos of Korong, I've got videos of Battambang, I've got videos of Siem Reap, I've got videos of Kampot, I've got videos of the fucking mountains, of Kapo. I'm not hiding anything. I'm just showing what it is. You either like it or you don't. But you don't tell me what to do and what to say, right? Never, never, ever, ever. You never tell anyone else what to think, say, and do. You just don't. That's so fucking rude and arrogant. It's absolutely crazy. And to do so, you have to be on Twatbook, Idiot Book, Facebook. Sorry, Facebook, Zuckerberg. It's not your fault. It's not Facebook's fault. It's just become the world of trolls, because you cannot post a single thing without some asshole coming on and putting their shitty negativity on there. Again, mostly 95% is good people comments, mostly. But then you can have sometimes you can have a whole row. Someone will say something bad, and then you got a whole bunch of people commenting, and they're yeah, I agree, he's terrible, he's talking shit, he doesn't know what he's talking about, he doesn't know any. Someone even said, this guy knows nothing about America. I'm like, what? How do you assume that? He said it on a YouTube video of mine. How do I know nothing about America? I lived there for 7 goddamn years, and I did business there for about 15 years, flew there about 100 goddamn times between 1995 and 2010, okay, or 12. Jesus Christ. I know more about America than most Americans do. And I've traveled all over the world. Lived in China, worked there. You know, lived in Spain, worked there. Lived in France, worked there. Lived in the UK, born in the UK, worked there. Been to the Olympic Games, World Cup ski racer. Came 21st in the Olympic Games, the age of 18. First, you know, youngest ever British senior champion at 15 years old. I mean, for fuck's sakes, I know what I'm talking about. I've got a master's degree in business from the University of Cumbria. I've ran multiple businesses all over the world. And now I've decided to have the quieter life, because now I focus on health, fitness, wellness, and healthy living, writing, and videos. And that's what I do. I don't make as much money as I used to, but that's okay with me. It's not about money anymore. I want to have a good life, and I'm strong and fit because of it. Look, hard as a rock, not big and huge, because I don't want to be. I'm not a bodybuilder, but I'm hard as a rock and I'm fit as a fiddle. You see what I mean? There's nothing there but pure muscle, skin, and bones. No fat. Okay, guys, that's it. Enough said. Cambodia is fantastic. I love the place. I'm never lying. And if you don't like what I have to say, you know what to do. There's the river. Go and jump in it. Okay? All right, my dear friends. I will be back with another show about Cambodia or something else tomorrow. Okay? I post every day now. Yep, that's right. Bye-bye, guys. See you next time.
Thanks for watching Rob's Health Crunch. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel. There is more great content on the way from me about Cambodia, health, fitness, wellness, real healthy food, and great lifestyle habits. Don't forget to enable notifications so you'll know when the latest video is posted. Until then, here's some other great content I think you will enjoy.